Alright Dennis, we've got 2 laps to get the job done, mate. The track temperature's rising, it's now 24 Celsius. Pole position. The leader's just done a 130.23. Sector 2's 2/10 off the pace. That's the end of the session. P2.
Good luck, guys. Keep it clean.
P2. We didn't record any pit timings. The fuel estimates might not be reliable. Okay, Dennis. Our pace should be okay. We're aiming for around P4. Rolling start. Get ready. Stay in the pole row in the left column.
Genau.
The safety car speed is 80 kilometers per hour.
Décio, tá mais calmo hoje? Oh, vai te foder!
Did you pick any distance up in line?
Outra vez, tu vês o calmo. E devolve no ouro, estás a perceber? Meu amigo. Devolve o ouro.
Okay, Dennis. Here we go. Don't fuck this up. Green, green, green.
Despo.
Pass.
The car in front of us is now Goncalves. A license. The gap to P3 ahead is now 2.9 seconds. P4. The gap to Goncalves ahead is increasing. It's now 3.3. The gap ahead is now 3.3 seconds. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1.
You fucking idiot, man.
The gap to Goncalves, we think P5 has binned it in.
Don't
Spits care hairpin.
Man.
Okay, Dennis, you're reeling. Goncalves in. The gap's now 2.7. We've got debris on the track. They're showing the red-yellow flag. We think P6 has gone off in Sachs. You're reeling. P3 in. The gap is 2.4 seconds. That was 1:30.43. The gap in front is now 2.4. The gap in front is now 2.5 seconds. The gap to Goncalves ahead is now 2.3 seconds.
Yo, how you doing?
The gap to P3 ahead is now 2.5 seconds. Fastest lap for Silver, 129.54. Okay, Dennis, we're matching race pace. The guy ahead has just done a 129.78.
Doing good.
That lap time was 129.56. Our fuel window opens on lap 9. It'll close on lap 21. We didn't record pit timings. Our fuel estimates won't be reliable. The gap in front is now 2.4. The gap ahead is now 2.4 seconds. The gap to Goncalves ahead is now 2.5 seconds. The gap to P3 in front is now 2.3. New fastest lap for Patrick, 128.33. The gap in front is now 2.4 seconds. That lap was a 129.49. Good lap, that's your best in the session. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. The gap to Goncalves in front is now 2.2.
Yeah,
P4.
especially because it just
The gap to Goncalves
Anywhere
ahead is
slow
now
speed, you just get
2.7
buried
seconds.
into the TC.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
Like, you just lose so much time because the car just leans into the TC way too much. I mean, not way too much, because otherwise it's
The
been
gap
out,
to
but, like,
Goncalves
it's
ahead
crazy
is
how
now
much it is into the
2.4.
TC.
Alright Dennis, you're reeling Goncalves in. The gap is now 1.9. He's slower than us into Sachs. That was a 129.03. That's your fastest lap. Sector 2 is 0.37 off the pace. The gap to P3 ahead is now 2.0 seconds.
Just feels like there's no grip in slow speed stuff. Constantly.
You're 2/10 off the pace in
Even
sector 1.
mid-speed
The gap to
isn't
Goncalves
great.
in front is now 2.1 seconds.
I mean, honestly, high speed isn't great either. It just feels like there's no grip. Ever.
The gap to Goncalves ahead is now 2.0. You're catching the slower class cars. There's an incident in turn 9. Sector 2 is
No, it can't be.
0.6
It
off
doesn't
the
make
pace.
sense. Because, like, driving-wise, it feels... Obviously, you're going quicker, but it feels like there's less grip than if you're driving a GT car. In terms of, like, how you turn in and how you manage the power and stuff, just feels like there's way less
You're
grip in a
reeling
GT car.
P3 in. The gap is 0.29. Your lap time was 129.74. Sectors 2 and 3 are yellow. There's an incident in turn 2. It looks like Patrick, left side, slower class car ahead, clear left. Car left, clear left. Okay Dennis, the next car is silver, A license. Car left, clear left. You're reeling silver in. The gap's now 0.7. The gap to P2 ahead is now 0.7. There's a group of slower cars ahead. Great driving, keep it up. P3. Left side, clear left. The gap in front is now 0.7. Left side, clear left.
Yeah, well, and that, Algarve also has... It's probably going to be
Sector
super
1 is
hot track
1.1
temperature.
off the pace. On your left, clear left.
Man, the fuck?
Okay, Dennis, you're approaching some slower cars. These guys are fighting for position.
Holy
Incident,
chap,
Spitzacare
chap.
hairpin. Look on Calvez. Clear left. The gap to P4 behind is now 0.7. On your right, clear right. Silver, car number 22
What the fuck
is now
going on
leading.
here?
Car left. Clear left. The car in front is Patrick, A license.
Almost feels like you have to just hook the car on curbs, otherwise it just won't turn.
You're approaching some slower cars. These guys are fighting for position. Car right. Clear right. Car left. Clear left. Good move, mate. Car left. Clear left.
That was a little scary.
This is great. Come on, keep nailing those exits. P2. Sector 3 is 1.6 off
That's
the
what
pace.
it fucking feels like when you drive it. But I mean, it's still nice driving even in hot temps, but it's just crazy hot.
Slower
Like you got
class car ahead.
14C without a problem. Oh my god.
The gap to Sil on your left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Joder, me cago en la hostia.
The gap in front is now 0.7. Car right. Left side. Still there. Clear left.
Didn't want to go for that move? I don't know how he
Left
survived
side.
going for that move.
Clear left.
I mean, I just jumped into the Porsche because it's what I've
Okay,
driven
Dennis.
the most
There's a group of
recently.
slower cars ahead. These guys are busy fighting
So I was
each
like,
other.
I'll just drive that, but I don't know if other cars will feel better, but in terms of pace, it was like the Ferrari was the best, I think, and then everything else was kind of a
The gap
little
ahead
off
is
it,
now 1.0.
but kind of close.
There's an incident in turn 15. We think it might be Goncalves. The gap to P1 ahead is now incident in Sud curve. It looks like it's Patrick. Sector 3 is 0. Left side. Clear left. You've just car left. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. You're coming up on a slower class car. The gap ahead is now 0.8. Left side. Clear left.
Alright, see you in a little bit.
The gap to Silver ahead is now 0.9. Car left, clear left. The gap to Silver in front is now 0.8. Sector 2 is a second off the pace. Left side. Hold it clear left. Okay, Dennis. You're coming up on a slower class car. The gap to Silver ahead is now 0.5. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace. Pit window is open. Left side. Clear left. Car left, clear left. Sector 1 is 0.46 off the pace. Slower cars ahead. These guys will be fighting for position. They might not see you. Car right. Right side's clear. On your right, clear right. We expect there'll be no traffic on exit. On exit, we should be in position. There's an incident in turn 10. We think it might be Silver. You have 5 incident points. Car right. Still there. Right side's clear. On your left, clear left. You've used half your fuel. You're in the lead. You've just done a 131, car left, clear left. The gap to Goncalves behind is increasing. It's now 8.4 seconds. You're coming up on a slower car. The gap to Goncalves behind is now 9.2 seconds. Sector 2 time is good. There's a group of slower cars ahead. The gap to Goncalves behind is now 10 seconds. Car left. Clear left. The gap to Goncalves behind is increasing. It's now 10 seconds. We're setting the pace. That lap was at right side. Clear right. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 3. The gap to Goncalves behind is increasing. It's left side. Clear left. On your left. Clear left. The gap behind is now 10 seconds. Slower car ahead. This guy's their class leader. The gap behind is now 9.8. Car left. Clear left.
Thank you.
The gap to P2 behind is now 10 seconds. The gap behind is now 10 seconds. Sector 3 time's okay. We're quickest at the moment. Your last lap time was 129.53. The gap to Goncalves behind is now 10 seconds. The gap behind is now 10 seconds. The gap behind is now 10 seconds. Sector 2 time is okay. Red yellow flag, watch for debris on the track. The gap to Goncalves behind is now 11 seconds. The gap behind is now 11 seconds. We're currently setting the pace. That lap time was 129.00. You need to find a 10th in sector 3. The gap to Goncalves behind is now 11 seconds. The gap to Goncalves behind is now 11 seconds. The gap to P2 behind is now 11 seconds. You're now in the lead. Incident in Mercedes. It looks like Goncalves Campos is pitting from P24. He should come out just in front of you. The gap behind is now 15 seconds. The gap to Goncalves behind is increasing. It's now 15 seconds. Okay, Dennis, half distance. We think about 6 laps remaining on this tank. We're quickest right now. That last lap was a 128.56. The gap to Goncalves behind is increasing. It's now slower class car ahead. There's an incident in Spitzkær hairpin. The gap to P2 behind is now 15 seconds. Sector 1 time's okay. The gap to Goncalves behind is now 15 seconds. Car right. Clear right. The gap behind is now 16 seconds. The gap to Goncalves behind is now 16 seconds. We're currently setting the pace. You've just done a 128.82. All through sectors are pretty quick. The gap to Goncalves behind is increasing. It's now 16 seconds. The gap behind is now 17 seconds. You're approaching a group of slower cars. The gap to P2 behind is now 17 seconds. "20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left. There's an incident in Spitzkær hairpin. It looks like Pinto, left side. Clear left. Your sector 2 time is quick. You're coming up on a slower car. Car left. Clear left. The gap behind is now 17 seconds. The gap behind is now 17 seconds. Alright Dennis, you got about 4 laps of car left. Clear left. Your lap time was at 130.38. Sector 1 is 0.25 off the pace. Sector 2 time is okay. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. The gap to Goncalves behind is now 17 seconds. Left, clear left. The gap to Goncalves behind is now 17 seconds. The gap behind is now 17 seconds. Slower class car ahead. Looks like P6 has gone off in Sachs. Your sector 2 time is quick. Car right. Clear right. Kaisvetter is pitting from P9. Expect him to come out a bit behind you. Red yellow flag. There's debris out there. The gap to P2 behind is now 17 seconds. The gap to P2 behind is now 17 seconds. 3 laps of fuel remaining. That lap was at 129.90. You're 0.2 off the pace in sectors 1 and 3. Sector 2 time is good. The gap behind is now 17 seconds. Silver behind is pitting. The gap to P2 behind is now 18 seconds. Car left. Clear left. The gap to Goncalves behind is increasing. It's now 18 seconds. We think P5 has binned it in Sachs. Slower class car ahead. JM is pitting from position 4. He should come out a little way behind you. The gap to P2 behind is increasing. It's now 18. Okay, Dennis, there's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. The gap to P2 behind is now 19 seconds. Only 2 laps of fuel left. The next car is a lap behind. The gap behind is now 20 seconds. Slower cars ahead. These guys are scrapping for position. They might not see you. Car right. Right side's clear. Slippery surface flag. Car left. Hold your line. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Alright, Dennis. 15 minutes left. That's 15
Danny,
minutes.
fuck off, man. Fuck off.
This is the last lap of fuel. You've just done a 129.80. Sector 1 is 0.46 off the pace. Slower class car ahead. Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace. Car left. Clear left.
Eres un payaso bueno, eh.
Come into the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap. Your sector 2 time is quick. Looks like P5's gone off in Sachs. Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour. Expected clear track on exit. When we exit the pits, we should be in P. Box in 5, 3, 2, 1. Box now. Front left 85%. Rear left 80. There's a car behind. Stay inside the line. Okay, Dennis. Slower cars ahead. These guys will be fighting for position. They might not see you. The guy in front is Oliveira, A license. On your left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. Clear left. There's an incident in Spitzkær hairpin. The next car is 2 laps behind. The leader, Goncalves, is pitting. The gap to P3 ahead is now 14 seconds. Coming up on a slower class car. Car left, clear left. You're reeling Oliveira in. The gap is now 13 seconds. Left side, clear left. The gap in front is now 13 seconds. P4. Left side, clear left. The gap to Oliveira ahead is increasing. It's now 14 seconds. The gap to Oliveira ahead is now 14 seconds. Sector 1 is 0.9. Coming up on a slower class car. Ten minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Okay, Dennis. You're reeling P3 in. The gap is 13 seconds. Car right. Clear right. The gap to Oliveira in front is now 14 seconds. The gap in front is now 14 seconds. There's a group of slower cars ahead. These guys are busy fighting each other. We've just cut the track. You have 8 incident points. The gap to Oliveira ahead is increasing. It's now 16 seconds.
Vai por dentro, Oscar, vai por dentro.
The gap to P3 ahead is increasing. It's now 17 seconds. Car right. He's still there. Right side's clear. Car left. Clear left. On your right. Clear right. Alright Dennis, you're coming up on some slower cars. These guys are busy fighting, they might not notice you. You reel it left side, clear left. Left side, clear left. The gap to Oliveira in front is now 16 seconds. The gap to Oliveira ahead is now 16 seconds. The gap in front is now 16 seconds.
Tá foco, porra!
You're coming up on a slower class car. Car left. Clear left. That was a 129.77. The gap to P3 ahead is now 15 seconds. The gap to Oliveira in front is now 15 seconds. Coming up on some slower cars. These guys are busy fighting, they might not notice you. The gap to P3 ahead is now right side. Still there. You're in the middle, clear all round. Slower class car ahead. Okay, Dennis. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. Come on, keep digging. The gap to E3 ahead is now 15 seconds. Left side, clear left. The gap to Oliveira ahead is now 15 seconds. That lap was at 130.74. The gap to Oliveira ahead is now 15 seconds. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. P4. The gap to Oliveira ahead is increasing. It's now 16 seconds. The gap to P3 in front is now 16 seconds. Car left. Clear left. On your left. Clear left. You're coming up clear left. Car left. Clear left. The last lap time was at 1:30.05. The gap to Oliveira ahead is now 12 seconds. Car left. Clear left. Okay, Dennis, you're reeling. P3 in. The gap is 12 seconds. Car clear left. The gap ahead is now 12 seconds.
Thank you.
Sector 2 time is okay. Slower class car ahead. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Navarro is entering the pits. He's in P25. We think he'll come out just behind you. Left, clear left. We're setting the pace. That lap was at 1:29.00. Sector 1 time is good. We've been warned about track limits. Car left, clear left. You're coming up on a slower car. On your right. Right side's clear. Left side. Clear left.
Yeah, hi, Thiago.
There's an incident in Sachs. It looks like it's Silver.
What the
Slippery
fuck are you
surface flag.
doing, man?
You have 11 incident points. Car left. Clear left.
You're getting reported, Santiago. Fucking idiot.
Thank you.
On your left. Clear left. One more lap to go. You're approaching a group of slower cars.
Thank you.
Sector 1 is 0.5 up left side. Clear left. Slower cars ahead, including the class leader. Car left. Clear left. Goncalves has won the race. P4. Okay, it's over. Well done, mate. Good finish.
fucking GTP always overtaking in the worst place. Good race, guys.
That's the end of the session. That's a new fastest lap for main, 119.63. New fastest lap for main, 118.83. Fastest lap for Gerosa, 118.36. The pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour. There's a car approaching, stay in your lane. Slippy surface flags out. Left side. Clear left. That's a new fastest lap for main, 118.02. Fastest lap for Gerosa, 117.83. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace, E6. The guy behind has just done a 124.64. That's a new fastest lap for main, 117.61. The car in front has just posted a 122.76. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. The guy behind has just done a 124.34. P5. Sector 3 is a tenth off the pace. The guy behind has just done a 120.00. show the slippery surface flag. Sector 1 is 0.27 off the pace. Okay, Dennis, we need to watch these track limits.
Yep. But I mean, I don't know. I think it's been wetter in this practice session because
Left front, 99%. Left rear,
people are going
98.
quicker now.
The guy behind has
maybe
just
these
done a
guys are just
119.79.
Bad in the rain, I don't know. Yeah, I think that the percentage of rain is like really high.
The guy in front has just done a
It's crazy how the
119.00.
Porsche GT3 in the rain is way easier to drive than the GTP in the dry, so that makes sense. It was actually quite okay actually. I was yeah, it felt really similar to the oh, interesting because there's I mean oh, yeah. I was saying what was I saying? Yeah, it was not too different from GT3. A little bit of pogo sticking sometimes, so you have to be careful of what curves and how you hit them. But other than that, it was really not that bad. Actually, I mean, probably a little more enjoyable than the GT3, a little slower, of course. I did like 2 or 3 full laps. Well, no, I did a full out lap, a full time lap, and I was gonna go for another timed lap because I got an off track because I spun on one of the other laps, but I got crashed into. But other than that, it's much better. Yeah, I mean, there's still a little bit of those characteristics of the old one, but it's it's a lot more forgiving, obviously, with ABS.
Checker flags out, P7.
For the most part, you can be more aggressive. I mean, I didn't get a full timed lap, but I would have easily beat my fastest time in the old car on my first lap, so by a margin, I think. Yeah, I think I can hit a sub 8 as well. My my optimal at the end was like I want to say like an 8 flat or an 801. But that was basically 1 or 2 laps of running, so it wasn't. I could probably get more out of it if I run a little bit longer. Yeah, Flugplatz is probably the place where I'm struggling with the most. And actually, I don't know what it's called, but I don't know. There's there's another section that I'm struggling with a lot. That's spun a couple of times there, which is
the track temperature is
after you go
falling.
to the
It's
Foxhole,
now
you go up,
19
and then you have the
Celsius.
tight section, then the fast left, and after that, just I always either carry too much speed or just
The leader has just done a
put in a little
114.68.
too much steering angle. Is the track dry? Yes, track is dry.
The leader has just done a 110.82.
Yeah, I mean, avoiding like crashed cars is a lot easier in the GT3 because you just have a lot more options and more grip to manage it. But it still wasn't too bad. But there was a couple of situations where like you can't really do a lot because the car just won't like whatever you do. In the cup car, I mean. Oh, right. No rain in this one. I don't know when the last time I drove a dry lap of Summit Point was, but Much less in a GT3 car, but we're about. Let's see how it is. I still need to do one more. Because I haven't done any races since Next, so I need to do this one. But, I mean, I would have won easily, but then I got an unsafe pit entrance penalty, so finish P4. I did get like 13 instant points and only lost 0.2 SR though, so that wasn't too bad. I guess I had a big cushion from the Next still. So probably whatever I get now is gonna be a big hit, because it's gonna be pushing out even more cleanish Nordschleife laps.
The leader has just done a 107.10. Sector 2 is 0.47 off the pace.
Yeah, I can imagine TD1 here being a big old
The leader has just done a
mess.
106.76.
How slow is this lap gonna be though? Very
13th
slow.
place. That puts you 2.3 seconds off the pace. Sector 3 is 1.1 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
Yep, fully dry. Like, I mean, unless the forecast changed, but nope, 0, 0, 0 all the way through. I don't know, maybe? Let me see if it's looking. I mean, it might also be people who thought it was gonna be wet, so they drove a different car than they would have otherwise, kind of thing. Like they drove a car that they prefer to drive in the wet over necessarily whatever the fast car is. Though to be fair, the spread of the cars wasn't very high on Heimel. It was I don't remember, but like half a second maybe, if that.
That's the end of the session. P14.
I don't think the bop is bopping though. I don't know, maybe it is, but it's also such a like out of the ordinary track that it might just be random. And also, since it's a free track, there might be a lot of people who don't have as many cars to choose from racing it. So, should I be the one to drop the turn one absolutely murderous dive bomb, or should I let someone else do it? I mean, I am starting on the outside, which doesn't help, but we can try it.
Your mic is working.
Thank you.
I mean, how short and how little straights there are on this track. Is there maybe a chance you could like?
Yours ain't working, Perry.
You could.
Yeah.
No stop this? I don't know.
Is this one working?
You should do okay here. We're aiming to finish in the top 15. The field strength is 2,200. We didn't record pit timings. The fuel estimates are not going to be great. This is a rolling start. Follow car number 2.
Yep, no rain. Interesting.
The safety car speed is 72 kilometers per hour. Catch up to car number 2.
Oh, where is he going up there?
Keep steady, Miguel. I want to read what's on the back of your car.
I really did want some rain, but I guess it's a different track. Something you don't really get to race a lot, so I guess. I mean, the car felt pretty good, so there's that. Yeah.
Yes, you would be.
Okay, here we go.
Here we
We're
go.
right in the middle of the pack. Carnage is probably unavoidable, but we'll see.
Green, let's go, let's go.
I nailed the start, but a lot of the cars in front of us just didn't go, so I had to kind of hold for them a little bit.
On your left. Still there. Car left.
Right.
3 wide. Right side's clear. Clear all around.
What the fuck are you
We're
doing?
damaged.
I did say Carnage was inevitable.
Can you explain me that?
Okay,
Oh,
Dennis.
he's
The next car is Pedro. Left side. Clear left.
This one is like walking on a yellow flag. Fuck.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Fuck off!
P6.
Yeah, we've got some
Car right.
straight line speed damage from
He's
all
still
of that
there.
bullshit.
Still there. He's still there. Clear right. The guy ahead is Serena, A license.
Caralho, eles ganharam a travatar dali, caralho! Das prioridade à saída, não?
Red and yellow flag for debris.
Doesn't seem horrendous, but it does seem like it's gonna cost us down the main straight a little bit.
The leader's just done a 107.32.
Then look at how the Aston and the
Car right.
that McLaren are gaining on me.
Hold
Not a
your
lot I
line.
can really do.
Clear right. That was a 108.74. You're a second off the pace in sector 1. Come on, Dennis. Keep pushing. We might get him back. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace. Car left. He's still there. Clear left. Right, the guy ahead of us is Battis. New fastest lap for Gomez, 106.57. Left side. Hold your line. Clear left, 8th place. The pit window for refueling should open about lap 11, and it will close on lap 24. We have no recorded pit timings. Don't expect reliable fuel estimates. You've just done a 108.63. That's your quickest lap in this session.
This isn't gonna be a fun race, I can already tell that, with all the damage.
Sector 1 is 0.46 off the pace.
What the fuck am I doing though?
Clear left. Car left.
Right, lovely.
Clear left. You have 8 incident points. Sector 3 is 0.9. On your left, clear left. Slippery surface flag, be careful. Sector 1 is 0.6, off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.6, off the pace. The leader's just done a 106.49. That lap was a 108.10. That's your best lap in the session. Sector 3's 0.2 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.38, off the pace. Okay Dennis, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. The driver behind is an arse wipe. Fastest lap for Gomez, 106.33. Don't be intimidated, keep him behind you. Left side. He's still there. Still there. Clear left. That lap time was 107.56. That's your fastest lap today. Track limits. You have 9 incident points. Left side. Still there. Still there. Clear left. Car right. Clear right. Sector 1 is 0.39 off the pace. Okay Dennis, the next car is 4 laps behind. New fastest lap for Gomez, 106.32. The guy ahead has just posted a 107.01. P8, your lap, car left. Still there. Still there. Clear left. On your right. He's still there. Still there. Hold your line. He's still there. Hold your line. Still there. Right, on your right. Clear right. Stewart car right. Right side's clear. The guy ahead is dodgy. Hassan. Right side. Clear right. P10, keep it together. Come on, the race isn't over yet.
Christ, what the hell was that, man?
Sector 1 is 0.42 off the pace. You have 12 incident points. Car right, clear right. Car left, clear left. Sector 2 is 5.4 off the pace. Left side, clear left. Watch your speed. The pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour. 3, 2, 1. Box now. Front left, 93%. Left rear, 94. There's a car behind, take care, rejoin him. Your tyres are cold, watch out. 21st. Sector 1 is 1.4 seconds off the pace.
Why did you have to drive into me, dude? That wasn't necessary.
Sector 2 is 0.47 off the pace. Slippery surface flag, careful. That lap time was 109.06. Sector 1 is 1.4 off the pace. The gap to P3 behind is now 2.2. 2 laps ahead. The guy behind has just done a 107.25. Alright Dennis, you've just cut the track. Blue flag, you have 13 incident points. P19. Right side, clear right. Car right, clear right. Blue flag. Car right, clear right. Sector 1 is 2.3, off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.7, off the pace. That's a new fastest lap for Gomez, 106.24. Sector 1 is 0.34 off the pace. Gone out of track limits, keep it between the lines. The car in front of us is 2 laps behind. Blue flag. Slippery surface flag, be careful. The gap to P4 behind is now 0.9, 2 laps in front. Stay between the lines, car left. Clear left, left side, clear left. Sector 2 is 0.6, off the pace. Blue flag. has 20 minutes to go. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. There's a car exit in the pits. P19. You've just done a 107.37. Good lap. That's your quickest so far. The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines. You have 16 incident points. Blue flag. You've had a black flag. We'll need to come into the pits. You need to come in for this penalty in the next 3 laps. Blue flag. Look out for the pit speed limit. We should come out into position. Box in. 3, 2, 1. Box now. There's a car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Stay behind the white line. Blue flag. Alright Dennis, halfway home, we've got plenty of fuel. Left side, clear left. Mayor, ahead is pitting. The leader's pitting now. Mattis is pitting from position 6. We think he'll come out close in front. '20th place. He's gaining on you. The gap's now 18 seconds. Your lap time was 108.60. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 3. The gap to car number 12 behind is now 18 seconds. Sector 1 is 0.34 off the pace. Mayor ahead is pitting. Hassan is entering the pits. He's in P4. It looks like he'll come out just behind you. The gap to car number 12 behind is now 18 seconds. 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes. Sector 2 is 0.35 off the pace. That last lap was at 107.40. Sector 2 is 0.47 off the pace. Conrad is pitting from position 2. We think he'll come out just in front of you. Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace. That lap was a 107.33. That's your quickest lap. Sector 2 is 0.33 off the pace. The gap to E9 behind is now 4.8 seconds, 2 laps ahead. You've just done a 108.06.
Right.
Red yellow flag, debris on the track. Benz is pitting from P2. You think he'll come out just in front? Okay, Dennis, you've got half your fuel left. Blue flag. P18, the gap to 6th place. Behind is now 4.4 seconds, 2 laps ahead. You've just done a 107.35. You're a 10th off in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 0.45 off the pace. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 3. The gap behind is now 19 seconds. The gap behind is now 19 seconds. We've just had a warning for cutting the track. You have 18 incident points.
Thanks, Peter.
Seventeenth place. Okay, Dennis. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Come on, man. Keep pushing. The leader, Denman, is pitting. That lap time was 107.22. Good lap. That's your quickest today. Gap to E5 behind is now 3.7 seconds. 2 laps in front. But I've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Dennis. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1. The car behind's pitting now. You're a 10th off the pace in sector 1. Keep it within the track limits. You have 20 incident points.
Thanks, dude.
Red yellow flag, there's debris on the track. You've just done a 107.05. That's your best lap in this session. Sector 2 is 0.25 off the pace. B17, stop driving into people. They'll disqualify us if we do it again. Blue flag, you're a 10th off the pace in sector 1. 5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left. Cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy. Please, Dennis. Track limits. Watch those lines.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yellow flag. Push now. We can catch up here. Blue flag. P16. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 2. P17, that was a 107.77. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.44 off the pace. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. On your right. Clear right. Blue flag. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. That last lap was a 107.94. Sector 3 is 0.48 off the pace. The track temp's increasing. It's now 22 Celsius. One more lap to go. That lap was at 107.77. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. Car number 18 has won the race.
Yeah. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I thought it was the damage, but I think I just didn't have any pace
17th
anyway.
place. Okay, it's over. Bad luck, Dennis.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't horrible, but I don't know. I just didn't really like gel with it. But I don't know. I might do it one more time if I have time. I don't know. Yeah, at this point, GTPs might as well fucking come here and just see what happened.
That's the end of the session.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose. Not gonna get my license.
To keep
But
his I rating low, don't you get this?
which is amazing. Okay, we got it though. How did we? Did I think I got it because I got my A license because I got promoted, and then I got demoted. Like not demoted, but like dropped the level because of my incidents. I'll take it though. I ain't complaining. Yeah, guess not. Maybe I don't know. I managed to drop 2.2 SR from 2 races, but we got the license. Now we just need to drive clean. I mean, to be fair, I did get 37 incidents across those 2 races, so it's not a surprise. But yeah, I am gonna jump off now. And yeah, those weren't those weren't good races, but I mean, the first one wasn't bad. I just should have won, but the second race was a mess. But yeah, I'll see you around. Have a good one, and I'll confirm tomorrow about neck if I can do it, and if I can do it, which car. So just yeah, I'll say tomorrow for sure. Yeah, tomorrow, Friday. Yeah, yeah.